Let me tell you about the kind of day I'm having. It is 91 degrees Fahrenheit, 31 degrees Celsius, and it feels like it's 100 degrees. Brittany's been out of town for the past couple of days, which has been nice, but the house is a little bit of a wreck. And the grass, it's in bad shape. And to make things just a little bit more interesting, I was a little preemptive with a potential shoot, and so I rented a lens before actually finalizing it. I got passed over, and well, I have this now. What am I gonna do with this? This goes back on Tuesday, and I gotta figure out how to put it through its paces at least once, right? I don't wanna waste my time with it.
Just kidding, it wasn't so bad.
It wasn't so bad, and look, now I'm all clean. So I just wanted to catch you guys up because this week has been a little weird. I was feeling like really down, and I realized it's because Iceland was supposed to happen this week. Brittany went out of town this week. Close friends went out of town this week as well. And I said it was nice, because it was. Solitude is really important to me, but gosh, it was lonely. And it was easy to let the mind wander and just wish that it wasn't here. On top of that, you know, I'm working back at the cafe, which is good. I'm glad for the work, and it's great to see everybody there, but it's a little nerve-wracking because the pandemic isn't over, and a lot of people are still frustrated with having to wear masks and socially distance themselves, so it causes a really stressful work environment. But Brittany does come home tonight. She should be here in the next 30-40 minutes, and she demanded through a text message that I get her wonton soup. So here's the trick. You always get the large wonton soup because if you buy two smalls, it's a waste of money. This can last you a very long time, at least 2.5 servings, and it's cheaper than getting 2. So that's the wonton soup trick. You know, everyone's been asking me how like bachelor life is, like when Brittany goes out of town. And you know, it's really weird because I always do like the same things that I used to do. I have like a certain food I always get. I kind of have the same routine and rhythm. And I just don't know if it's as sustainable as it used to be. I want to share more about that, but Brittany's not here yet. This food came really soon, and it's super hot. Ouch. So I'm probably going to eat before she gets here. She already said it was okay. I felt kind of bad, but soup's hot. She's home. Headed into the cafe today, and I have to say, I feel like service industry workers just have it really bad right now. Having to wear a mask, going in, having all these people come in, touching plates and forks and spoons and cups. I wonder if there's gonna be any like pushback or thoughts after this is all done, kind of just looking at the fact that we put people in harm's way for a cup of coffee. Maybe I'm overthinking it. What do you guys think? Hands down, Burtcap is like one of the best artists in the city. So dope. Love his stuff. gonna run some errands, gonna do an interview for the cafe, and then we're off to return that lens. You know, the big one, the giant lens. If you're from Memphis, then you know what I'm about to experience. The Tops Barbecue Burger is hands down the best local fast food burger I think you can get. They're known for their barbecue, but their burger, their burger's the sweet spot. I gotta stop making these choices though. They're not really beneficial in the long run. They're really good in the moment though. It reminds me of this place in North Carolina we used to go to called Smithfields, if any of you guys are familiar with that. We just turn up so hard. I also put my mask on because I feel like a lot of people don't wear the mask when they're getting orders taken. It's not supposed to protect you, it's supposed to protect other people, right? So like, come on, wear your mask. The lady in front of me didn't wear a mask. I was gonna shame her, but then I thought I didn't want to publicly shame anybody.
So, here it is. Oh, I mean, it really is a bad choice, but it's a fun choice. And that's what I mean by like living the way that I used to when I was younger. So here's what I used to do. Whenever I was alone, whenever I had time by myself, especially when we first got married, when Brittany would go out of town, I would order Pizza Hut, stay up super late and watch a movie, usually one I've already seen before, and then live off of that Pizza Hut for like the weekend. I did that this week. I ordered Pizza Hut, I watched Fifth Element. It was really fun until Sunday came around. I was out of pizza. I was exhausted. I had to work. I just was like, man, is it really worth it anymore to do this? And if it isn't, like, what is the next move? Like, if I can't be doing something like that, which probably isn't good for me in the first place, what can I do? Or what should I do when I'm home alone, you know? I think that's just part of the process of like coming to grips with turning older, is that things that used to make a lot of sense for me or things that used to not make me feel awful, they affect me now. And if they affect me now, I have to really start to ask myself, is it a healthy and is it a smart decision? And the tricky part about all of this is that I'm not always gonna make the healthy and smart decision. Am I gonna be okay with the consequence of Tops Barbecue? That's what I've been thinking about because my birthday's been coming up. I'm out at Shelby Farms right now because I've got to return the beast. And I really wanted to at least get some photos of something with it before we left. The only thing I got was that lawnmower sequence, so it's whatever, right? So there's some horses out here. I thought it'd be really fun to see if I could get some photos and maybe even some really cool slow motion stuff with them. So let us eat lunch and then go check out some horses. Horsies? Let's go see the horses. let's try it out. Also, look how crazy my hair looks. My God, the wind is just brutal.
How dramatic were those horsies? I actually am pretty freaked out by horses. That shot with just the horse's mouth like dangling, it's like, oh, look at that. I just always get like tripped out by their human teeth and like their big mouths and they're just like broad shoulders. They kind of freak me out. They are beautiful though, and that was really fun. So there's really not much else to say other than I hope that this helped you feel less lonely, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey, so actually I did forget one thing. I want to show you a photo. Look at this. That's like 30 minutes after being outside and I was miserable. Quarantine hair, being hot, I really missed the cold. I also cut my finger if anyone was distracted by that. Subscribe.